Good morning and greetings, future viewers. Where'd my pen go? That'll work. We begin today's shipping and what sold episode, as we do with every episode, and the ceremonial signings of the thank you cards. We are going to be packing up everything that sold in about the roughly last 16-ish hours. I ran out my last shipping at about 2:30 yesterday, and it is currently 8:42 a.m. here in Bremerton, Washington. Typical gray, overcast day. Lousy March weather. But any minute now, it could be sunny again. Hello, Brickhouse. How you doing? All right. Thank you. Blah, blah, blah. Almost done. There is one element, though, missing to our operation. There it is. Yesterday's cold brew. Ain't nothing better. All right. Let's get started. So we've got a total of 9 orders going out. Nope, that's not right. Something else came in. We have 10 orders going out for a total of $254.87. And a very eclectic mix of whatnots and doodads and stuff and things and junk. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with some postcards. I've got three. 1, 2, 3 going out. Let me get these pulled up on screen. Uno momento, por favor. And even our postcards, we've got a good mix of things. And yeah, here we go. Do I get upset when somebody sends a low offer and you counter and they decline? You know what? If somebody sends me a low ball, I'll just flat decline. I feel like that sends the message you're not even worth responding to. And yeah, it's what definitely a annoyance and pet peeve. I'm not a big fan of low ballers. That being said, I myself I'll send out lowball offers from time to time on eBay. And if somebody counters, then, enter into a negotiation. If they don't, they just flat decline. Well, hey, I've got the message. All right, so here we go. There's 3 postcards. This is 12th Street from Washington, Oakland, California. I like this one. It's a sort of hustling, bustling view of Oakland. You got a lot of great signs from the era. And if you look up here, there's a couple airplanes flying overhead. This is probably 20s white border era, I would say, maybe. Probably my best guess. It's possibly before that, but there's automobiles there, and the airplanes are kind of a giveaway that we're talking 20s. So maybe into the 30s. Sort of an impressionistic view, unposted. It's a nice card. At one time, somebody was charging $4 for it. That's it. For me, it came in a collection. So there you go. Next up, very cool Christmas postcard. Anything with Santa Claus is going to sell, pretty much. rule of thumb: you find a postcard, you got Santa Claus on it, you post it on the eBay, and it will sell. This one sold. Well, let's take a look. The first one, the Oakland, sold for $7.95 free shipping. I took an offer on this one for $20 even. Let's see if we can read this. No, it is in Norwegian or Dutch. I'm going to go with Norwegian. Yeah, almost definitely Norwegian, since this was sent from the Northwest to somebody in the Northwest. We got a lot of Norway people here. I like how they spelled Tacoma with a K. Anyways, next. This one. This came from my $500 Goodwill auction lot. 13.5 pounds of postcards. I did a short on me bidding on it and trying to figure out how many cards were in the lot by weighing 100 cards. This one is Japan. This has a couple of things going for it. One, the sort of definitely hand tinted. You can see those saturated colors in the bathing suits. The geisha content, absolutely. And the fact that this is like a beach scene crossover into one of the themes that's well collected in postcards is the bathing beauties. So the fact that you've got bathing beauties, geisha, beach scene, you know, in this very sort of candid and non-formal setting is what sold it. It's a very unique card and very cool. So I initially listed this at $59.95 plus shipping. I started getting some lowball offers on it very quickly, so I raised my price up to $79.95. Somebody bought it, didn't pay. I relisted it. Hi, Buster. Want to play fetch? Oops. And then took an offer for $59.95, which was my original listing price anyways. So definitely good sale. Hey, Harry. Good morning to you. So yeah, those are definitely some good postcard sales for the last, 18 hours. So Brickhouse, my only thing is like, you know what? What if somebody wants to offer me 20% lower than my asking price, right? Then I don't. If I set a low end, then I'm forfeiting my ability to counter offer. So I don't use the auto decline option. I used to, but and honestly, this is from the auction professor. Basically explained it out that way, and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. 1907 through 1909, those are great. Like that's a 1907 through 09, those are good Victorian ones. Probably undivided back is my guess. Or if you look on the back of the postcards, there's no dividing line for address and message. Those older ones, for the most part, are the ones that can hold the most value. I mean, there's, and that's just a general guideline, right? It's all subjective. There's no postcard value book. You know, you can look at solds all day. You can look at worth point all day. But sales history isn't the end-all be-all in this category, which is one of the reasons why I like it. I consistently get more for postcards than some of the historical solds ever. Many, like for instance, the New Orleans set that I bought, I got $200 more than the next highest sold ever on that set. I basically it's sold many times, but I currently have the top end benchmark. So Halloween postcards are through the roof, and this is true. I have never found a jack-o'-lantern. I've gone through thousands, 10,000, 15,000. I mean, I've got 6,000 postcards listed, and behind me back here, you probably can't see it, but this box, and there's a stack of 3 approximately medium-size flat rate mailers packed to the gills, which are the postcards that I've sorted through and just decided I wasn't going to list individually at this point in time. So I've bought and sold many postcards. Never once have I found a jack-o'-lantern, a witch, nothing, no cool Halloween stuff ever. Which, for as many cards as I've bought and sold, it seems like I would have, like I've bought 10 complete collections at this point of many thousand cards apiece. I would think that, law of averages would have caught up to me by now, but no. So I'm just making some, I call it postcard bread. This is just my little padding for the postcards I mail out. If you guys have been around for a while, you've seen this before. If not, it's just what I do for all the postcards I ship. There's my sacrificial box. Look at this guy. He's given his life for the good. You go there. So, pretty straightforward process here. Got 2 of my little pieces of cardboard cut down. Make a little sandwich. Then this is a 45 RPM record sleeve, poly record sleeve. So it's for the little records. That'll go in there thusly. Put my thank you card right in there. And then I print these out right off of my label printer. Cut them down with the old X-Acto knife. And I'm just going to, I forget which one I just put in here. So I have to look again. Christmas. All right. So then I just seal it like that. Got a nice little containment package there with paper barrier. Then it'll go in a photo mailer. And if it's a higher value card, pretty much anything like 15, 20 bucks and up will go in a bubble mailer after that. And I tell you what, if you need good feedback on your eBay store, I can't tell you how much good feedback this little bit of extra effort on the cards that go out has gotten me. How many repeat buyers it's gotten me. The vast majority of postcard sellers are going to toss it in an envelope. Most of the time, they don't even provide tracking. I ship all of mine first class. Every now and then, I'll get a whiny little so-and-so being like, why is your shipping $3.50? Postage is only 50 cents. And then I have to explain to them, look at my feedback. shipping first class with tracking. I'm not a bargain basement postcard seller. I don't have cards listed for $1. I don't have cards listed for 50 cents. My postcard stuff is by and large not filler. It's good stuff, right? Because all my filler is back there. And every now and then I'll get the person who will see the price on the back of an old postcard, like we had earlier, the one that had $4 on it. And they're like, here it is, the little price on the back. You only pay, or say it says $1 on it. You only paid $1 for this, and now you're asking for $25. I'm like, well, first of all, this card is approximately 50 years older than I am. I have not owned it its entire life. I believe it's possible that at some time before my taking ownership of it, somebody had priced it and sold it at some location unbeknownst to me. Truth is, you have no idea what I paid for this card. eBay does want tracking on everything. The forthcoming changes, they will be including the whatchamacallit, the envelope thing with postcards, but it hasn't rolled over to that yet. It will soon. If you want top-rated seller status, then you have to have tracking on everything. Hide. All right, see you, Harry. Have a good day. Go get that food. So same thing. This is for the Oakland postcard. I just skipped the bubble wrap since it's only a $7.95 free ship, but it still gets the cardboard sandwich, and that's still a lot more than most postcard sellers do. Now, back in the day when Popeye was still doing his channel, he used a service very similar to what the eBay standard envelope is. And it's basically like the same thing. It's got like a weird tracking overlay to the USPS system that allows simple postage to have tracking. So there's other services that are out there that did it before eBay started doing it, but it still does not count as tracking for eBay. Like eBay was not able to track it. You couldn't just enter in the number on eBay and it would do it. It was like this weird overlay. So the only thing that it would do is if one of his customers said, hey, I never received it, then he could go into that system, check it out, and be like, liar! I've got proof. So he could use it to protect himself against unscrupulous buyers who lied about postcards not arriving. But eBay did not count it as tracking for top-rated seller status. And, the philosophy behind doing a service like that makes sense. Your ship address contains some errors you need to be fixed before purchasing the label. All right. Well, this is why. Address 1. Okay, so 1. James. Yes. All right. There we go. Because his fixed. There we go. He put his company name. I should probably Let's go back real quick. You don't put your company name in your address line. Just saying. Let's see here. Yep. We're going eBay International Delivery. I'm making $1 on the transaction. Oh. Be right back. Oh, and I just left the screen and totally forgot to do the thing that I left the screen for. Ha ha. There we go. Much better. Okay, moving on. Check it out. I sold a Disney VHS movie. You guys, this is a total bolo item. This sold for $12,000. I'm back, sorry. Shopaholic, I sell on eBay, Bonanza, and Hip Postcard. So I'm on 3 platforms currently. Probably will have a big cartel store set up very soon. So the Pinocchio didn't actually sell for $12,000. It did sell for some other amount. I don't know what's going on. Why can't I go back? We'll do this. And this is, again, one of those items where I went in, I recropped the photo, I brightened it up like 2 days ago. I actually raised my price after I did that to be more in line with the market. And it sold for $10. So it is sealed. And I am paying for shipping. But hey, still not too shabby. You know what? Let's get some of that sacrificial cardboard out here real quick. So we got a piece that's good enough. Yes. Just gonna give this guy a little bit extra protection since I'm not really concerned about weight. And it is sealed, it is plastic. Maybe it's overkill. Probably not. I don't know where I got this. I think I got it for free from one of my local estate sale people. The last time I did a pickup, they gave me a box of VHS that actually had some decent stuff in it. So my guess is it was probably one of those things. I would never go out of my way to purchase this unless it was like dirt cheap. Like pennies, dirt cheap. However, Disney just announced they were discontinuing producing Dumbo and some other thing. They're canceling it. So there's probably going to be an uptick in value of some of those VHS movies. Yeah, it was pretty recent. Dumbo and one other. I don't remember which one. They're putting it on the Song of the South shelf. Which, I'll be honest, when I was a little kid, I loved Song of the South. That said, I get it. That movie is pretty much nothing but like racial stereotypes. Okay, next. Princess Bride on Laserdisc. This took a surprisingly long time to sell. I had it listed over a year. Sold for $15.95 plus ship. Still, good sale. Criterion Collection, too. That's what's crazy. The Criterion Collection Laserdiscs usually do very well and are a little bit more valuable than just your standard regular Laserdiscs. I think that's true as well for DVDs. I'm not a DVD seller, but I feel like I've seen some DVD sellers talk about that. Like Criterion Collection Laserdiscs or DVDs are good to pick up. I don't know. Anybody out there sell Laserdiscs that, or not Laserdiscs, DVDs that knows that market better than I? Which could basically, if you sell them, you know it better than I do. Oh no. £1. We're getting there. I got a lot of postcards to list today, guys. I can't spend all day shipping. Tomorrow I will be doing a pre-record upload. Starting a new, not series, but I'm going to be doing a pre-record every week, probably on Sundays or Mondays, postcards sold for the whole week. So I am, again, trying to segment out some strictly postcard content. Since there is a fair number of people who are coming in for that based on my comments. So just trying to do what the people want. Okay. Next. We'll do this next. Sold some shoe bows. I got a whole bunch of these. Don't know where. These are vintage. They got some rhinestones and stuff on there. They've been up in the store for a little while now. Let's see. I think I'm just going to do this. Put them in this cardboard mailer. and then bubble mailer. They sold for $11.95 free shipping. I had a bunch of these at one point. I think I only have 1 or 2 sets left. These are a very 80s item. Clip them on your shoes, go to the mall, you know, and 80s and before, because they're very 50s as well. So I think these are more like 80s throwback to the 50s shoe bows. But again, the kind of item I like to sell because it's small, easy to ship, inexpensive to ship. Next up, what do we got? These here Rubbermaid yellow ribbed cups mugs. So they're all sort of sealed up right now, but they are bright yellow. They've got this like ribbedness to them. I like the look of them. I think I got these when I got all the Heller stuff, but I don't know for sure. Set of 6 of them. Sold. Took a while. $34.95. I want to say I listed those during lockdown, just before January 15th. So it took a year and a couple of months. A year and 2 months, but I got my price. $34.95 free ship. No sale, no nothing, no offers. Yeah, the mall. Doesn't the thought of a mall right now isn't that just freaking? Yeah, they're the Shopaholic. Those those were 80s vintage, not 50s vintage. And I think I've got a couple more still up in the store. All right, that's 2 pounds. I'm wondering, can I wrap that in some cardboard and get it in a PFRE? These things they're Rubbermaid, so they're going to be pretty freaking durable. It's going to be close. I can't bubble. I think what I'm going to do is this. That should work. And the Rubbermaid cups are also vintage. If that's what you were asking. I don't know. I feel like I definitely have a thing for like yellow kitchen items because I buy a lot of them and sell a lot of them. All right, now you're going to go in that package or in that mailer, no problem. You hear me? Come on, baby. Like butter. Like butter. Like butter. Oh, yeah. This is good for you. Every now and then, like, we gotta celebrate the little victories. That there is a little victory. Shopaholic, you had the cups or you had the shoe bows? All right. Next up, also from the collectibles world. This is a letter opener. I'm going to pull it up on the screen and let you guys see it. The cups, yeah. All right, so here is the letter opener. You're going to be able to see it just a little bit better here. Not the best picture. I probably should have done the contrast better, but it's like a marbled celluloid, early plastic. It's an advertisement for the Fuller Brush Company. So I like letter openers. I've bought and sold many. They're a fun collectible. This one isn't huge money. It's pretty common, but $11 free shipping. I like to bubble wrap socks. Sure. It's not like I sell a lot of socks. I know you're trying to be funny there, Lobster. And maybe you're being successful. But you know, my 2,000 positive feedback in the past 12 months tells me I'm doing something right. Gonna be time to restock the bubble mailers. right. I think the only socks I've shipped out anytime recently. Oh, I sent out those compression socks. I did put those in a bubble mailer, and then I sent out the branded channel socks to Sarah Burns. But there was a lot of other weird junk. Weird junk in there. There we go. It's a good looking package. That's what she said. All right. We're almost done. We're down to the last two. And the last two should be pretty easy. And then maybe Buster wants to say hi. And then I'm off to list 1,000,000 postcards. All right. We have got a lot of Skylanders in the package. These sold for like $18.86, and I feel like even that was a struggle. Riptide, Scorp, Burn Cycle, and so on. These sold for let's see if I'm going to lose money on this sale. I think that's very possible, and I kind of don't care. Whoa, oh man, that's can I fit them into that big bubble mailer? I bet you I can if I do this. That'll make my day. If we can get these into this bubble mailer. That'll be everything. Because then it will go first class. Okay, so that ain't gonna work that way, but we've got other options. What if we do can I get him sideways down there? We are so close and yet so far. Maybe I just need to grab two and we'll do it that way. Will I be overweight though is my question. Yeah, we can't. We got to make this work. So maybe what we'll do is we will make a bubble mailer. stuff's squeaky. Later, lobster. We're almost done here anyways. There's one more item after this. Okay, there we go. Where are we at? Come here. Come here. You want to say hi? You do? Okay. We'll just take a minute. Take a little break. Buster wants to show everybody his paws. Hey. Hey. You're not getting enough attention because I'm paying attention to a monitor. Okay, Buster Wiley. I'm almost done. If I can finish, then I can come and give you treats and throw your ball for you. Okay? What do you think? All right, let's go. Come on. All right, I think I'm just going to have to resign myself that this thing's going priority mail. Where is it going? New York. Media mail. I know, right? 11.34 for £2. I mean, whatever. It's all profit. Shut up, you face. We've entered into the realm of, oh, well, now I don't care. There's still, I'm not losing money. These are out of my basement, which is the real victory. I mean, at one time I had this up for auction for $1 plus shipping. So nobody even bid $1 on it. So it could have sold for $1 at one point plus shipping. So I'm making more money than I could have potentially at one point. So if I would have been happy selling this for $1, well, then I'm definitely happy making $7 off of it, or probably like $5 after fees. Right? Who am I to complain? And I have 3 more lots of these stupid things in my basement. Not a big fan of the Skylanders. Not a Bolo. Total Joey. And our final item is this photograph. It is the USS Olympia. These are from a large lot that I purchased from the Puget Sound Naval History Society. Hi, Buster. Bought them from a thrift shop going out of business. I've got about $1 into each one. I am probably about 50% sold through on these at this point. And what we're going to do here, real simple. Not a lot that can happen to these things, so we're going to put it in a vapor barrier. Humongo thing. I don't even care if there's air still in here because that's only going to help our situation. And I'm taking 2 of the number 7 boxes and just straight up laying them one on top of the other. And that's pretty much all that's got to happen. All that's got to happen here. So what I'm doing, it's pretty straightforward process here. I'm just going around each side, and my first step is just a piece of tape. I would call this like tacking it down. I'm just getting the box to where I want it, and the 2 ends right up on each other. And all we're really doing here is just setting ourselves up for some more aggressive taping to come. Hey, Perlini, how are you doing? You made it right for the end. We're packing up our last package. All right, so, yeah, right there. Good. All right. Now, where that open seam is on the box, I'm going to go all the way and close that up, all the way down. And then I'm going to go same thing crossways. We're not closing a seam this time. And then we're going to go along each edge. And we're just closing up all the edges with a piece of tape like that, sealing them up. You just got up. That's cool. That was like me yesterday. Yeah. Doo-doo. It's going to be just about 2 pounds. Yep. 1 pound, 15 ounces. Hey, I sold another thing. We'll go grab it real quick. It's an easy pack, so Buster, what's your deal today? What's going on? 24, 21, 1. Yes? What? Well, you see what I have to deal with? See what I have to deal with all the time? Hey. Hi. What? What? You want to be a pirate? Okay, maybe we're not going to ship the other one. Hey, Mogo on the go-go. Oh, yeah, you just want to put your butt on my head. Just put your butt on my head. Yep, that's what we're doing. Hi. All right. There's one. There's one item I need to go grab. So let's see if he makes the whole trip. I'll be right back. Hold tight, guys. All right, come on. Yep. Come on. Come on. Oh, he didn't last. I was banging around in a box a little bit too much. So this is our last item. Does anybody know what this is? It is stainless steel, made in Germany, rust-free, serrated edge curled there. Can anyone identify this item? No, not a needle scaler. It's got some nice carving, blonde wood handle. I had to do a little bit of cleanup on this one. Any other guesses? Going once, going twice. Nope, nothing to do with fish. Good guesses, though. It took me a while to figure it out. It is a butter curler. I suppose it could be used for pottery if you wanted to, like, use it to scrape, but no, this is a butter curler. Look it up. It's sold for $39.95. Free shipping, I want to say. I picked it up in at an estate sale when I was on my last, not my last, the reseller road trip to California last year. And it's going overseas to, I want to say, France. It's going to a guy named Gustav, so that's a good. And it's a Chalet Touchwood. Where's that? Israel. Huh. That doesn't seem right. I'm pretty sure this is going to France. So, what are we doing here? We're going to do this. I'm going to roll it up with some cardboard. There we go. It does, so it's not super expensive to ship international. This is going to be going eBay International Standard Delivery. You can go first class as well. So to go to France using that service is going to cost $13. I'm charging $20. I charge flat shipping on anywhere. I just charge flat shipping, right? I like to, it gives me the option of having options. So if it was going first class, it would be $15.44. So if it's an item under 8 ounces, if you ask me, that's not very expensive for overseas shipping. Considering that a priority mail flat rate envelope is almost $8 and it's only $5 more for me to ship, an 8-ounce item across the ocean, to me that seems very reasonable. And it's not 8 ounces, it's 3 ounces, but if it was 8 ounces, it'd be the same price. Oh. So I definitely charge flat shipping. Sometimes I lose a buck or two. Like I had the other day, I sold a RCA CED Selectivision disc, and the things are heavy. And it was going to Germany, and for some reason, I had first class international turned on and flat shipping for these things, and I lost money on that one, but nothing I could have done. I set the price, I shipped, and honestly, I'm happy to have paid $2 to have another one of those things out of my basement. So, and it was a double disc, which is even better. So I have two less of those stupid Selectivision discs in my basement. I basically paid $1 a disc to get rid of those. You know what? I would pay a dollar a disc just to never have to move those things again. So it's all about perspective. And that bin is getting less and less full, and at some point I'll have very few of them left, and then I will drive them to Goodwill when they don't weigh 1,000,000 pounds anymore. All right. Yes, I understand. And that is it. So I am off to list. The goal today is 100 postcards. The goal tomorrow is 100 postcards. Tomorrow I'm also going to be doing the all postcard what sold video. So if you're watching this from the future and you're watching for some postcard content, well, good news. We're going to be segmenting off a lot of that postcard content. Not doing another live today, Celestine, but I do lives almost every day. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you know when I go live. And yeah, so there's going to be, I did yesterday, I put up a unboxing of the postcards that I won at auction. Also, if you you can find Jackass Retro on Facebook. And as I start working through these and scanning them in, you all can go check out the galleries. And there's already a ton up there. There's a lot of great postcard galleries on the Jackass Retro. I probably have, let's see here. Let's go take a look. I'll pop the link into the chat too here. So right now I have, it's not all postcards. There's some cabinet cards there. There's some photos. How many here? 1, 2, 3, 7. Probably about 40 postcard galleries at this point. Some of them are, 10, 20, 30 cards. There's a couple in there that are many hundred postcards deep. So, some cool galleries. There's some other stuff in there too. Some old pinup stuff. I got one of some 80s tickets, 80s butt rock ticket stubs, Mutascope cards, a couple galleries of just the backs of postcards, the messages. I know that people have been enjoying that. Some cabinet cards, some just vintage photography in general. So you can go check that out, and then I'll be doing the weekly what solds for the postcards. But for today, that's it. We're done. Thank you all very much for watching. Hit the bell notification if you want to see the lives as I go live. Probably be doing it again tomorrow, right around 5 p.m. It pretty regularly been doing that. I should probably like set a recurring one. I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment yet. Also, I'm going on a trip in a couple of weeks, so there's going to be a few weeks of no lives. So, but yeah, that's it. Thanks again. Have a great day. Go list some stuff. Bye.